He was executed in broad daylight over $16, but most people only remember his last words, El Patron. If you've seen the viral CCTV footage, there's a good chance you walked away thinking that Leonardo Alexander was some type of cartel boss. He wasn't. In fact, the internet got the story completely backwards. Long before his murder ever made headlines, Leonardo was just a father trying to build a better life. He was born in Caracas, Venezuela, but like so many others, he left during the country's economic crisis, hoping Peru could give him opportunities his country couldn't. He found work as a moto taxi driver, spending long days weaving through the streets of Lima just to make ends meet. But the area where Leonardo worked had a problem. Local gangs were extorting moto taxi drivers, forcing them to pay cupos, basically protection money. If you wanted to keep working, you paid. If you fell behind, someone came looking for you. And unfortunately for Leonardo, that someone was Frank Queiroz, a violent hitman and extortionist known by the nickname Mata por Gusto, or Kills for Pleasure. Leonardo had fallen behind on his payment by just 60 Peruvian soles, around $16 US. On February 21st, 2022, the two ran into each other near Kanzak Market in Los Olivos. What started as an argument quickly turned hostile. Frustrated, Leonardo sarcastically looked at Frank and said, "Ya el patron," basically saying, "Alright, boss." It wasn't a nickname, and it definitely wasn't some type of cartel title. He was mocking a man who acted like he owned the neighborhood. Frank started to walk away, then stopped. He turned back around, looked Leonardo dead in his face, and repeated, "El patron." Moments later, he pulled out a 9mm Glock and shot Leonardo 5 times in broad daylight. The entire attack happened within seconds, with people standing nearby as a father was executed over $16. The shooting was caught on camera, and once the footage leaked online, it spread everywhere. But instead of learning who Leonardo really was, people became fixated on the two words El Patron. Rumors started flying that he was involved with the cartel, when the truth was much simpler and far more heartbreaking. The police eventually arrested Frank Queiroz, and prosecutors used the surveillance footage, the ballistic evidence, and witness testimony to secure a conviction. He was found guilty of aggravated extortion and qualified homicide, receiving a life sentence. Leonardo wasn't El Patron. He was a father who spent every day trying to put food on the table. He's way more important than just a viral video. He was a person too. I know cases like this can get very heavy, so I'm gonna give you a hug. Bring it in. With that being said, what do you guys think about this case? Leave your thoughts in the comments below.